I play kickball in a league, as you may know.
Yeah, you got injured.
And I did get injured, but we ended up. It seems like it happens every year this way. We all of a sudden stuff starts to click at the end of the season, and we go on a bit of a winning streak at the end of the season when it doesn't make a fucking difference at all.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, the top 4 teams play each other in the playoffs. 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3, and then the winners of those games play each other for a championship. Well, they do that with the bottom seeds too. You play for the toilet bowl. So the bottom seeds play each other, and then if you win, you get a toilet seat that's been painted gold. It's a golden toilet seat. And we also got really competitive at the end of the season, did well, and we ended up winning the toilet bowl.
Oh, yeah.
But there's people in that league, people that that I've talked about last year when they got kicked out of the league and stuff.
Yeah, you should. Oh, yeah.
They get so competitive. It's like, dude, it's beer league kickball. All right. If you let it, if you get mad at the moment, that's fine. But if you're talking days and weeks later, and you're talking about lawsuits against a beer league kickball game, you've got other issues in your mind.
Yeah, that is absolutely. You told me about that, and that is absurd.
Yeah.
And I know all the people involved.
Yep.
And I like them, but that is absurd.
Well,
to do that.
They had a different point of view on it, I guess, but it was.
That's like one step
We
away
kicked ass.
from.
Kickless Cage won the Golden Toilet Bowl this year. I'm just saying.
Kickless Cage. That's his
Kickless
team's
Cage.
name.
Nice.
Yes, we got Nicolas Cage
Well,
on our shirts.
I told you, as an adult, I never seen so many fist fights as when I played a softball. I talked about it. I won't go on.
Yeah, I know. I used to
won't
go
go on.
all your
Up
games.
there at Total Sports.
Yep.
And there was fist fights.
Dude, it was insane.
And it happened all the time. And they
every
would get
game
mad
I went to,
'cause-
there was something that happened. Didn't play, but I watched.
And they're like, there would bare minimum, there was an almost fight where everyone like, hey, what's up, motherfucker? Where they get in each other's face. That was a given, but it got physical a few times.
And that's the thing. That wasn't even because you guys weren't allowed to drink on the field. That wasn't even beer league at that point, was it?
yeah, no,
That was
Well-
just like, just guys playing softball.
Our first baseman, who seemed old at the time, who was probably my age,
yeah.
but he was drunk when he got there. He's a total power drunk.
Yeah.
He started this. It was his fault. And some young guy about our age, we were 25, 24,
Yeah.
he ran to first base, and he was mad about something. And when the kid ran to first base, he fucking shoulder checked him like.
I don't remember it. The guy, but first baseman had a mustache, right?
Yeah, and then everybody was getting in each other's face, and there was like no one was throwing punches, but there was a scrum.
Yeah.
Okay. And I didn't get involved with it. I'm like, I will burn in hell for eternity before I fist fight over goddamn softball.
Well, I remember.
You know,
I didn't play, but I was in the stands, and it was that game, and my girlfriend at the time, who's not my wife, was at the game with me, and she said something to someone else, but one of the guys in the other team thought he was talking to her, and he said something to her, and then I started saying stuff to him. So
Yeah,
he was,
I remember
he was
that.
almost fighting with people in the stands. That's how pissed off this guy was getting at everything.
Yeah.
Not your teammate, the guy in the other team.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
The young
Well,
guy.
that guy came really close to getting the shit beat out of him because
Yeah.
he insulted Big K, who's a large black man.
Who couldn't cook.
Yeah, he couldn't cook for shit, but he could fight. And then
Yeah.
and Jesse, who was another hoss.
Yeah.
And I was like telling him, like, dude, I go, you do not know what you're getting into. He's like, well, fuck that guy. Fuck. I was like, dude, don't. And Sean, Bobby's brother Sean,
Yeah.
him and Bobby were there too. I'm like, dude, you are in trouble.
Just
There's
let
like
it
4 or
go.
5 people here who are gonna hurt you real bad. Shut up. He's
this
like,
guy-
I don't give a fuck. I'm like, dude, shut up. I'm like, I was trying to like reason with them, like.
It was not even beer league softball, and this guy was, and like you said, your teammate started it, but this guy just kept it going.
Yeah, and then the thing that the thing that got that dude going, he had remember the visor.
Yeah.
And someone made fun of his visor. That's what clicked that guy off that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Someone insulted his visor, and that was like he took more offense to that. Like he said something about
You know
his
what?
wife.
That was Danielle. She said something to someone else about that guy's stupid visor, and he heard her and said something back to her about it. And that's
Oh,
what set
okay,
me
that was
off.
the visor. All right.
So my
Yeah. So
my
your
wife
wife got
started that.
got the visor comment,
Yeah.
and got him going.
That's right. I forgot about that part.
Yeah. I'm like. Anyway, we had a playoff and everything. I didn't go because the last game of our season before we did the playoffs, there was another fight, and a guy on our team, again, he caused this. The dude, like, he went to tag him, and you're supposed to not run outside of the baseline. You know, it's an out. But he took exception to it, and the guy fucking literally backhanded him like 1950s abusive husband style with the ball in his mitt and fucking hit the dude across the face.
Wow.
And then they started wrestling. I'm like, I'm done with you idiots.
I